it again. Now, these things can still attack you during the daytime also, even though they're on fire, they will still come after you. Spiders love to attack, so you really gotta watch them. If when you're running out of things, they're gonna come after you. I'm building my house on top of where the spawn is for these zombies. I'll find it out because I use the base in the houses too. Okay. One more thing to build here. Alright, now the frame of my house is complete. The main part of it anyway. What I'll typically wind up doing is now's when I go scouting for the different kinds of wood that I'm after. Now, as you see, all that's really around me here is the really dark, piney looking wood. Now, I'm not a big fan of any of that, but what I'm going to do before I leave, so no critters get in, is go ahead and block off my little hidey hole. Another thing that I like to do is you can hit F3 and it tells you exactly where your house is. You use the X and Y coordinates on the left side of the screen. Typically I'll write those down so I know I can get back to them. Oh, look at here. It's a whole NPC village. Now, typically I don't inhabit these, but I will loot the fire out of one. Give me some more pig. Now, you'll notice I didn't kill all the pigs off of the area that I grabbed the ones from. And there's an NPC. Don't ask me what NPC stands for because I really don't know. All I know is they're people in the game that are supposed to be they're part of the game basically. I'll come back for him. But these houses aren't usually constructed in a manner that makes them very useful for much except for getting out of the weather in. Usually I'll tear them down just for the wood. Oh, there's just some wheat gardens. Now I will raid their wheat gardens and get what I can that way because that's food. I have been known to replant them if there's other people in the game. Now the only ones that are ready are the ones that are yellow like this. So when I'm raiding their stuff, I usually just take what's ready. And any seeds that I can get, of course. Okay, so this time we're not tearing down the NPC's house. But I will use it to hide out in for right now. Build me a little crafting table. And go from there. Like I said, I usually travel with these, but I had wood with me this time, so making one was no big deal. Alright, now since I am away from home and I do have coal with me, which was a smart move, not an intentional one, but a smart one, I will make me an oven. Oven only takes a few cobblestone, so if you gotta leave it, no big deal. Put that over here by the door. Put the coal in it. Put the meat in it. Let that cook. Once the meat's done, I'll put those 6 blocks of iron ore in there and get it smelted up, and then we'll be ready to go. Now what you do for the wheat, you can also use this to lure animals back when you're ready to pen them in. Being that I'm not ready to do that yet, I'll just make me some bread out of it, and here, keep that to eat on when I run out of pork chops. Hello, fellas. Stop all that noise. Wish it worked out easy with the kids. Just go in and smack them in the back of the head. I don't know why they were trying to get in here. There is absolutely nothing in here. Okay. Ah, you sneaky little rascal. Alright. Now that the NPC village is properly raided and for the most part secure, okay, now this actually presents us with a interesting opportunity. If you'll see the gray, there's dirt, there's sand, and there's gray matter here. For those of you that haven't played it before, this is actually clay. And the way you mine it is just hitting it with your shovel, or if you can manage to get it that way, you can actually just smack it with your fist. And sometimes this does recess up under the edge of the land too. Now as you'll see, you do have a limited supply of air. You can drown under the water as well. Now, some people have asked, and some people just need to know, when you want to swim in this to keep from drowning, you actually just hold your jump button. Another trick that the zombies like to pull, and so do the skeletons, is hiding in the water when the sun comes up, so that as you go walking by, they can still grab you and cause you all kinds of problems. Hello, breakfast. And lunch. And dinner. Or as some of you call them, supper. And 2 snacks. Now, actually, I'm going to keep 2 of those out, and I'll show you why in a second. Now, this is the clay that I mined out of the bottom of that, the water there. And when you smelt it like this, it actually turns into brick. Now, you can put the brick in on your crafting table on the lower 4 right corners, and actually get it to smelt, or actually get it to turn into a block. Now, to show you what I've saved the spider string for, you can actually put 2 spider strings down and 3 wood sticks and make yourself a fishing rod. And yes, Minecraft actually does have fishing in it, for those of you that aren't aware.